guys, I just wanted to bring a subject up that is a very common issue with young adults with Turner syndrome and with some health issues going on and having to see many specialists. And that's advocating for yourself. Being a young adult myself and, just getting to being used to going to the doctor without my mom or dad in the office it's a struggle at times, because there's things that you still don't want to bring up to your doctor because it's either embarrassing or do not want to talk about it. But if you're having symptoms or you have concerns, you definitely need to bring it up to your doctors because they're not going to read your mind, and if you don't tell them, they're not going to know what's on your mind because they can't help you if you don't say anything to them. For example, just yesterday actually, I had a doctor's appointment with my orthopedic surgeon for elbow pain that I've had come back. And a few months ago I saw him because of the same reason, and I did therapy and I did an injection, and that helped only temporarily. So I saw him again, which honestly he wasn't that helpful, and I had to speak basically for him almost, because he's like, well, what did we do? I'm like, well, you did an injection and we did therapy and it only helped temporarily. Well, he's like, well, it helped, didn't it? Well, I'm like, yeah, but only temporarily. They're like, do you want to try that again? And I'm like, honestly, I don't think it would help in the long term, And so I'm like, would an MRI be beneficial? And he's like, well, I honestly don't think anything's going to show up, but we can do it. I'm like, well, if we do it and something does show up, then we know what's going on. And if nothing shows up, we're back to square one and not knowing what's going on and, trying to figure it out. But if we don't do an MRI and something is missed, then I'm never gonna feel better, So I did convince him to order the MRI, which I'm getting in 2 weeks. So I just think it's very, very important, and it's something to get used to, I guess. But if you have multiple specialists like I do, it's important that you do it with every doctor. Speak your mind to every doctor, because otherwise you're not gonna something's gonna be missed, and it might turn into something more extreme later on. So, and I've dealt with this many times with my, especially with my orthopedic doctors. I've gotten really good at talking to my doctors about what's going on, and so I just think it's a very important thing to get used to and to start doing as you go on in life, and because your parents aren't always going to be there. And I know now that I'm going to pretty much all my doctor's appointments alone, you can tell your parents what was discussed and what was decided, but you have to make sure that the doctor knows what you want and what your concerns are, or else they're just gonna assume that, okay, this is what, I guess I don't have any other concerns or anything, so I guess I'm gonna send them home, I guess I learned that a lot from my gastroenterologist. She basically told my mom to stop talking last time she was in the office with me. So I guess that basically got me to start advocating for myself more. Now that I'm 22 and about to graduate college, it's just very important to advocate. And, yeah. And you being your own advocate is very, very beneficial, because you get, most of the time, you'll get answers, and whether it's the answers you want or expect, that's a different story, but at least the doctor will know your concerns. And with me being going into the medical field, I kind of know a little bit more about, you know, what problems can arise. And but you still have to speak your mind, even if the doctor speaks, you know, talks about your concern thoroughly. You might have another concern on your mind that hasn't been brought up. So sure, you bring everything on your mind that's on your mind up, so that things will get done, and you'll get the answers you need. So I guess that's all I wanted to talk about. I know I haven't made a video in quite a while. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to talk about that, because it's an issue that I've been seeing more and more with doctors, with myself. Like, I've been having to either call their office or email their office or make another appointment. So, I hope you find this video beneficial for yourself or your child as they go on in life and start advocating for themselves. So you can hit the thumbs up button, and if you like it, and hit the subscribe button if you wish, and I will be in touch.